Have you ever listened to a monotone speaker and just wanted to die? Okay, that might be a bit extreme, but you've certainly wanted to leave after listening to a monotone speaker. Well, don't worry, if you are one, this is the video for you because I'm going to share exactly how you can make your voice more dynamic and avoid being monotone while still sounding natural as you're speaking. If you're new to the channel, my name's Kyle Murter. I help people speak with more confidence and impact, and do subscribe, my friend, because every week I've got a new video coming out all about public speaking which will help you. Now let's get into this monotone malarkey. You see, we need to understand why monotone is a problem before we can learn how to fix it. And what most people say is it's a problematic thing because your voice sounds the same all the time, and that sounds really boring because people can begin to predict how you're going to sound. And that is only half true. You see, what a monotone voice is really lacking is emotion. If you can pack more of your words with emotion, you're going to be far more engaging to your audience, and you're going to be able to connect with them on an emotional level as well. And we do this through something called tonality. And what tonality is it's basically the way you say something. I'll give you an example. Have you ever been speaking with a friend or family member and said to them, "How are you doing?" And they've replied by saying, "I'm fine." That, my friend, is tonality, because you know that individual is the furthest thing from fine, and it's all because of how he said the word. And as you're communicating to an audience in a presentation, they are listening subconsciously to your tonality. They are reading the emotions you are portraying to them, and it's affecting them, it's influencing them. But when you're monotone like this, you're giving them no emotion, and therefore they switch off and get really bored and want to die. So I hope it's clear now that you must convey emotions with your voice. But you're probably wondering, well, Kyle, how do I do that? My friend, you do it all the time in your conversations without thinking. You just need to do it a little bit more strategically in your presentations. Understand this, your tonality is made up of 4 different things. The pace of your voice, how fast or slow you speak. The strength of your voice, whether it's sharp and strong like this or nice and soft like this. You've got the volume of your voice, whether you project really far or whether you're really quiet. And then you've got the inflection of your voice, whether your voice goes up like this or it goes down like this. Now, depending on how you vary these 4 elements will determine the emotion you are conveying. I'll give you an example. I'll show you a clip of a speaker I think you'll know. And as you're watching it, I want you to determine what emotion is coming from him. And once you've nailed that, think about these 4 elements. How was he using them as he was speaking? Here's the clip.
What good is a fast car, a flash house and a gold-plated dunny to me? Absolutely no good at all. I've been put on this planet to protect wildlife and wilderness areas, which in essence is going to help humanity. I want to have the purest oceans. I want to be able to drink water straight out of that creek. I want to stop the ozone layer. I want to save the world. And you know, money's great. I can't get enough money. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to buy wilderness areas with it. Every single cent I get goes straight into conservation. And guess what, Charles? I don't give a rip whose money it is, mate. I'll use it and I'll spend it on buying land.
You can't beat Steve Irwin. Hopefully you noticed the big emotion there. Passion. And he had bucket loads of passion. How was that coming through? Well, his pace was a lot faster, wasn't he? He was speaking with a bit of momentum. The strength of his voice, it was quite loud and strong and sharp like mine is now. He also made sure that the volume was loud, he was projecting outward, and his inflection was probably a little bit more up than usual. And all 4 of those things helped him convey passion, enthusiasm, excitement, and you can do the same. And we can do this with every single feeling. Confidence, empathy, curiosity. You can literally use your voice as an instrument to play that tune and to influence your audience in that way, if your voice has that emotion. But if it's monotone, none of this is possible. I hope you found that useful, my friend, and if you do want to sound more confident in future presentations, check out this video. It's got a few tips which will highlight some of the mistakes people make when they sound nervous and anxious and so forth. So check that out, and I wish you the very best for your next presentation.